Well, that was fun. Well, I think it's working now. I think. So, back to what I was doing before we were so rudely interrupted. Still seems laggy. I'm not dropping any frames. So if it's laggy, please refresh. It should work then. It's working. Yes. Yeah. I don't know what is happening. If it goes down again, I'm just gonna call it. But I think I got it. So yeah. Yes, we're back. Not laggy. Yes, we're good. Okay. Well, Lane, thank you for the tier 1. Evil Doctor, thank you for the tier 1. Justice Rule, thank you for the prime. Variable, thank you for the prime. Cathal, thank you for the tier 1, 22 months. Saucy for the prime. Fake Bear for the prime. Maruk Austin, thank you for the prime. You guys, appreciate you guys. Thank you for being patient with me. Robert, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for returning. We still love you. Appreciate you. I don't know what it says on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Steve, thank you for the gifted subs. Mr. or Cake Bomb, thank you for the gifted subs. I apologize. So Madison, first time attempting to watch on Twitch and not YouTube. Hurdle. So Madison's had internet problems all week. It's been an absolute nightmare. AT&T fiber went down for the entire city. My cell phone stopped working. And I don't know if that's the same thing or if I'm still suffering from issues related to that. But yeah, where's the chair? It's still here. It's I'm sitting in it. Anyway, back to Segunda Beach. We updated the map. We fixed the tiles. I think this one's honestly almost done. I might try to publish it. We'll see what happens. What are the odds? I know, right? Right? Can I please do a certain something before anything else goes wrong? Twyla, I can't do it until I'm in Magnolia County. I'm not there yet. But I do have it. Twyla, I have it right here. It's right here. So I will do it. Back to the spoiler. Oh, yeah. So I built a big harbor. The harbor basically goes from right here all the way to over here now. It's like this entire area. Plus, I made a lot of traffic changes, but I stabilized the build, and I end up ending with a big question about where I should go with a certain area. Commerce Boulevard, if you know where that is. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the title is, let's see if I can actually make this work this time. I don't even know. When does it come out? It's being edited right now, as we speak. I think for you, QZ, hopefully Saturday. How about an episode of Magnolia County? It's probably a little bit further out. Magnolia County is going to be a big episode. It's going to be a big one. Probably on par with Segunda Beach, with the size of it. You can't wait for the new Town to City? Yeah, Town to City's out. So the next videos, it's probably going to be 3 in 3 days, as crazy as it is. The next video is Town to City that comes out tomorrow morning. Then there's going to be Surviving Mars, which should be fun. Then Segunda Beach, then Anno, or some flipping of those. And then after that, I want to finish up Tropico. And then it might be Magnolia County. We'll see. And it's going to be a monster episode. I think it could be 90 minutes long, and it just is what it is. You'll either love it or you won't. I don't know. We'll see. The thing about big episodes is sometimes they get messy, and I feel like this one definitely did. You came for the chair, Strawberry? Well, you still might get it. You still might get it. This is interesting. So when we left off, I hit this. I converted everything to the new water spawners, and then I let it roll. And it looks like we're flooding. So I've adjusted the water sim speed to the very top. And interestingly, it looks like sea level is our problem. Ooh, I forgot about this. I can change the watercolors. Oh, I can change the watercolors. We're gonna go on a little adventure. And we're gonna look at what the water looks like there. And we're gonna change it. Hold on. I'm gonna revise the sea level down. Try to fix it. 45 was too high. 44 is too high. 43.5. Okay. I think that's where it's supposed to be. And this was my little cheater water spawn point before. I had to have this because it didn't work without it. I think I'm gonna... Oh, no, look. Okay, now everything's failing. This is what I thought was gonna happen. So with the old water spawn points, I had to play some games to make this work. And now you can see they're starting to fail. This is what I thought was gonna happen. Make the ocean blood red, please, or pink. I can't do that. Hey, Phil, curious technical question. What specs am I running on my computer? Cities 2 keeps constantly crashing on your laptop you got 3 months ago and should be top of the line. I mean, desktops and laptops are not going to be comparable. I mean, this is a ridiculous computer that I'm playing on. I have I have a Ryzen 9 7950X3D and a 5090 in here with 96 gigs of RAM. So it's a grossly overpowered machine. But I'm also creating content, and I want it to look as good as it can when you guys are looking at it. So that's why it is what it is. I have to locate all these water spawners. A nice golden brown, tannin-rich water, please. That's what it should be. I actually don't doubt you. I think it probably should be a browner color. So what I'm doing now is I'm going through all of my constant water spawners and trying to find that one that's broken. So I just go to it, I hit locate, and it brings me to the general location. This one's totally broken. So I'll delete this one. Oh my goodness. I think I might need to add... I thought maybe I could get away without having a mod. This is insane. I can't actually see where the water source is. I can just figure that it's right here. It does seem to be working well though. Like it's very responsive. I can see exactly what's going on. But I can't actually move the water spawn point. I can't actually see it. So I think I probably need to grab the gosh, what is it called? Water. It's Yang Yang's mod. How do the devs ever build a map with these tools? I have no idea. Water features. Yeah, I think I need to add water features. Yeah, I don't know how. I legitimately don't know how you do it. The reason I didn't want to bring it in here is I was concerned that it would complicate things. But I can see that it's more complicated not having the mod. So the reason why water is janky in Magnolia County, if you've ever looked at the water spawn points, they're absolutely insane. The whole reason for that is because I didn't use mods because they didn't exist at the time. So Magnolia County is really pretty crazy. And I'm not going to do that here. We're going to just exit, and I'll add that, and we'll load back in. Segundo Beach is back. It is back. In fact, let's see. While we're loading in, here's the thumbnail. This is going to be the thumbnail. Can we save Segundo Beach from the Bridges and Ports DLC? That's the title of the episode. And that is the primary question. Can we save Segundo Beach from the Bridges and Ports DLC? Hey, Phil, I'm up late. Well, I'm just getting started. Poplar, how's the map editing going? Poplar, the real question is, how is the internet going? Not so well. Save it how? Oh, I didn't save it. That would be far too logical, Jay Nelly. I didn't save anything. I didn't save the progress QZ. No. The good news is I didn't really make any. So, yeah, Poplar, when you're editing maps, do you use water features as one of the mods that you're using? No? I don't know why I couldn't see my water sources then. I could not see them. That's disappointing. What am I screwing up? Dennis, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. You don't either. For some reason, the sources aren't showing right now. Oh, Lane. That makes me very uneasy. Connors, thank you for the gifted subs. That's super generous of you. Anyone who got those, jump in the Discord. If you don't want to watch me struggle, you can watch Town to City. It's in the Vimeo. Dan, you're moving on into your first place tomorrow. Struggling to get a good night's sleep. Much love from Norma. Hey, Daniel, I remember that. I remember that feeling. Enjoy your first place. And I know it's exciting. It's scary. It's a lot, but it's a good thing. Congratulations too. Congratulations. That's awesome. Hopefully the mod helps. Fingers crossed. I'm not even gonna make the one change that I wanted to make just yet, because I don't care as much as I care about this. So what I've done is I've added this in. I'm gonna convert all the water sources to the new sources, and we'll make this the 43.5 to fix it. And the other thing we've got to do, oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. In the prefab editor. Boom, fix that. Okay. So now we are exactly where we were before. So now I think I just want to use a constant here. And then let's see. We'll crank the water sim speed real quick. Did I watch the World Series? I watched the last game. Even though I've been to more Dodger games than any other team, more than the Brewers, I still wanted the Dodgers to lose. And disappointing. The water source is back. Only because of the mod. Only because of the mod. So I tried to use this. Not Vainglourious. Poplar. I tried to use this tool. And now it's working. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're good. Hold on. We're good. We're good, guys. We're good. Now I can use the vanilla tool, which is what I actually wanted to do. Ooh. Oh, I like this now. Oh, I like that. It's a little finicky, but it's super responsive. Oh man, that's so much better than it used to be. What do I think the worst city to drive through in the U.S. is, and why is it Washington, D.C.? Party Tom, I've never, you're going to be very disappointed. I've never been to D.C. Not for a lack of desire. Actually, one of my mentors, one of my planning mentors moved from Denver to D.C. and always said excellent things. The entire time I talked to him in Denver about his experience of living in Denver, he just basically said that DC was better. I should build a golf course with the new system I got. I've thought about building a golf course for a while. I think, honestly, I feel like the golf course needs assets. So I think that's one of those things where, like, once I have assets, it's go time. But until then, I don't really want to. Don't really want to. I'm going to make this stream a little bit wider. It seems like it's filling in after I do that. And then I might add another spawner, maybe like right here, or I could probably, yeah, maybe. It seems like where this breaks, things get kind of weird. Love watching my content. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Did I see the guy who built the whole F1 circuit? Yeah, has a sick build. Was that was Picana, I believe, that built that. Or Sunny Scunny. I can't remember. I can't recall which one. They're both incredibly talented. Okay, so a little bit of fudging right here. A little bit of fudging. You guys will forgive me. Adding a spawner. I might just drop it right here. There we go. Yeah, Picana. Yeah. Gotta love Sully. Listen, the next Laguna Beach wouldn't be as good as it is without all of Sully's decals. I kind of went crazy with Sully's decals. And it made me realize that the grime is what the port was missing. And after I added it, my goodness, just kind of took it up to the next level. Gonna add another one right here. And then we'll crank it again. Oh, you can make such small streams now. That is awesome. That is so cool. So I'm adding these water points. I think it's working because I have this mod in, but yeah, it's still very, very much the vanilla tool, and it's working really well. What's happening today? We are updating the Segunda Beach and Magnolia County maps. And I couldn't see the water spawn points before, so we ended up loading back in and adding in the water features mod, but it seems like it's working well now. And as I say that, this one doesn't work. We'll try it again. Okay, 5, move it right here, drop it down to a height of 4.5. We'll see what that does. Looks like it fixes it. Good, good, good. Stuff from Denver. Stacy. Hope all is well in Denver. Love Denver. Such a great city. Still miss Denver. Still miss Denver. One of my favorite places I lived. Accidentally creates tsunami. Well, joke's on you. The water in this game can't create tsunamis. It's actually even a dev mode option to create a tsunami. But instead of creating a tsunami, it just does some weird stuff. It doesn't actually do anything. I wonder. Small stream. Just I've never named these. I don't know if that's dumb. I feel like I'm... Where are all my water spawners? Something weird just... Oh, the different pages. Sorry, guys. Hey, what's my favorite transit system? I mean, I feel like I haven't been to some of the best ones, and I'm super biased. I would say Denver because I live there and I love the system, but that's not an impressive answer. Naming equals good. You're a programmer. Yeah, I feel like I need something that is more plain language. I wish I could name features on the map. Like, I would love to call this, like, you know, Phil's Hill or something, or whatever. Actually, let's see. I am just going to delete this one and replace it. It feels... I don't know why it feels this way, guys, but it feels like I have more control when I start over. Even if that's not true, but it just feels that way to me. Yeah, these are great. These are fantastic. New York City is S tier, DC and Boston are A tier, San Francisco is F tier. Ozzy, it sounds like you're having a bad day. It sounds like you're having a bad day, Ozzy, over on YouTube. I am sorry that you're having a bad time. But here's the thing. We're all allowed to have our own opinions. And if you don't like the game, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. That's fine. You don't have to ruin it for people who want to be here. And if you want to just hang out and be friendly, there's a lot of people in here who don't like the game but just want to hang out and be a part of the community. But be respectful, or I'm gonna ban you. That's where I'm getting at, Ozzy. So don't be a jerk. The thumbnail lied to you, Foamy? I know. What's better, strawberry or chocolate milk? I think strawberry. If you're talking about milk. Phil is the game. Not a bad day, just blatantly honest. Took my recommendation, unsubbed. Have a nice day. Well, appreciate that. Thank you. Have a good one. And I don't do this very often. But you've been banned. Enjoy yourself. You like chocolate, the Master Dork. Chocolate's good. That's the first ban I've given out in a long time. I don't ban people often, but yeah, that was irritating. That was very irritating. I just don't understand that. Like, you can if you don't like the game, that's fine. A lot of people don't like the game. We have people in here that are wonderful members of the community that don't like the game. But like, why come in and just like have a bad attitude? Like, there's just so many other better ways to use your time than to just come in and be crabby. I don't get it. That's the first time you've heard me have to discipline someone. There was a point in time where YouTube got very spicy for a while, and we had some difficult conversations, and I think I know exactly what was going on. I know why it was happening, who the culprit was. They've apologized. They were having a rough time. It happens, but there have been those times. I just don't really get it personally. There's just so many other better ways to use your time. Mr. Bully, greetings from my sister city of Madison, Alabama. Next Huntsville Havoc game versus Birmingham Bulls, November 7th. You're enjoying CS2 vanilla, but you're having building abandonments. Population 12K, unemployment sub 2%, but zero office industrial demand. If it's an old city, first of all, thank you for the super chat. If it's an old city, I had to let Saguna Beach simulate for 5 hours. 5 hours before it was back to normal. The other thing I wanted to tell you, Mr. Bully, my dog is from Alabama, and I'm going to pretend that it's from Madison, Alabama. I don't know where in Alabama it's from, but my new dog is a rescue from Alabama. So now we have that connection as well. So yeah. What I would recommend, Mr. Bully, is just honestly, this is going to sound like really crappy advice. You might just want to go to bed and let it run and see what happens. Save before you go to bed, but just let it run overnight. Turn off your heat because cities will keep you warm, and let it try to balance itself overnight. Yeah, Glizzy's from Alabama. You don't even own the game, but you like to be here. It's a good stream. I appreciate you. You're also from Alabama. You've been to Madison, Wisconsin many times. I've been to Alabama a few times. I haven't been to Alabama to go directly to Alabama. I've gone through it when I've gone to Florida. but I should swing by and actually like check it out. I feel like I've like swung by and been to Montgomery. But my wife's family that goes, they go to, where do they go? Hold on, now I've got to look. Probably take down my entire internet. Gulf Shores. I think they go to Gulf Shores. There was some island too. Dauphin? Is that what it is? You lived in Iowa for 23 years. We're not that far apart. You played CS1 but never CS2, just here for the good vibes. Wade, you can play CS2 for free right now. It's a free weekend through the 20th. So if you want to see, well, two things. If you're cold and you want to warm up, Cities has you covered. Download it, and you will get warm. But also, if you're just curious to know if it'll run in your machine, this is the time. You love the Anno City? Anno's so good. It's so good. Ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. I firmly believe Anno's going to be in the running for Game of the Year, and I think it is for sure simulation Game of the Year. It's that good. Might just give it a try. Cities 2, you should. You have nothing to lose except for time. And I guess if your internet is capped, that would be bad. Just make sure that if you do it, Wade, if you give it a shot, get some region packs. They're huge, but the vanilla assets in Cities 2 are just bluntly, I feel like the industrial assets are pretty good. Offices are good. The high density stuff is great. The low density European and North American stuff, and even the row homes, isn't very good. So yeah. Anno 1800 was so good, and this new one looks promising. Should win Game of the Year for City Simulator. I think it will, Mr. Forn Dog. I think it will. Used to play Anno 1404. My first one was 1800. So I don't. It's one of the things that I feel bad about. People will ask me like, how does it related to this one? And I have no idea, because I've only played 2 Anno games at this point. But they kind of just speak to me. The first time I played it, I didn't really get it. And I didn't think I was going to like it, bluntly. But the longer I've played it, the more it's grown on me. And I immediately liked 117. Immediately. First time I played it, just absolutely addicted. Thoughts on Mamdani winning a New York City mayoral election? My thoughts, I am incredibly interested in seeing if he can make the biggest transit system in the country 100% free. That is a very noble goal. I think that it, you know, I've had so many conversations in my planning career about how silly it is to basically have like $2 be a moat around using the transit system, or whatever the fare is. And I think that ultimately each trip might cost like $10. The trip is not actually like it's not $2. There's a lot of other costs that go into it. So it seems bizarre to me to not offer someone service when you're already paying for most of it with other revenues. So if you can get rid of that $2, great. I am a little bit more dubious about the rent freezes. I just don't know that it's a great policy. It's kind of, to me, it's a great stopgap until you figure out the actual solution. But it's not a great long-term policy. It just makes people feel good now. So yeah. And then the grocery store thing, I think I'm super interested in that because food deserts are real. And a lot of times cities don't know what to do, and they're reaching out to private companies and being told, nope, we have no interest in serving that area for X, Y, and Z reason. And if he can figure out a way to make that work, amazing. But ultimately, I just think it's great that the city was able to pick someone that they wanted to be the mayor, and that there were so many people interested in it, and that there were so many participants in the local governance process. It's not super sexy. It's not super interesting to everybody, but it's the most impactful. It's the most impactful elections for you. So many people get so fixated on federal elections, and they matter. They do. But your local elections are way more impactful. The people who are in your city hall matter way more to your life than that federal official. And they are representing you very directly. So it's great to see that record turnout and see as many people get involved in that as did. So that to me makes me feel very hopeful about I guess people's interest in local government generally. And it seemed like people all over the country cared. So yeah, super cool. Yeah, 100,000 door knockers is insane. Like, I think the other thing that my big takeaway from it is that a hopeful politics can work. You know, there's a lot of people trying to demonize him or say things about him that are not true. But I've listened to him talk, and I don't really know a lot about the guy outside of the fact that when he's spoken in the speeches that I've heard, he's delivering a very hopeful and positive message. And I would like more politicians of all stripes to have a hopeful message and believe that good things can happen. Like, I get really tired of the dark messages, like fear your neighbors and hate other people. Like that is not the world that I think that we should be living in. I think that we should feel better about people. He's a commie terrorist. That is the message that has been used against him. Absolutely. Free buses will cost $70 million per year, according to the New York Times. That's true. That's true. He also released a plan to address that. And you have to remember that for city budgets, a number that can sound scary as just like a citizen might not be as scary when it comes to the city budget. But, and the way that he planned on addressing it, matching some of the tax rates for New Jersey, didn't seem totally unreasonable. But who knows? It's not unreasonable until people make a big ruckus. We'll see. You expect wealth to leave New York City fast? Potentially. There's a whole other issue there though. And this is something that I talked about with TIF, where you have places competing in like a race to the bottom for taxes and subsidizing wealth going to their community. It's not helpful. So, I mean, you can shuffle the decks and I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that would be bad. I mean, ultimately, that is the risk. That is a real risk. Ultimately, I think that what the local elected officials that are going to be banking on is that New York City is a special enough place and attractive enough in and of itself that people are going to say, I want to leave, but they're not actually going to. We'll see. Cities don't have budgets like we have a personal economy anyway. Yeah, that's true. The wealthy mooches leaving the city, how terrible. Well, you don't want people to leave the city. Like, let's keep it 100,000 for just a second. Like let's be completely honest they are paying a lot of taxes. So you don't want them to leave. But also, if them paying a bit more and money that they can definitely afford is going to raise the overall standard of living in the city, those are real choices that elected officials have to make. You know, like just reasonably, there is a cost to run a city, and everyone benefits from it. And those people who are making the most are in many ways probably benefiting more than anyone else. So it's not unreasonable for them to pay to be a part of a city. You know, it is what it is. If you lose the 1%, you lose 80% of the income. Sure. But income and taxes are not the same thing. And you also have to think about this. So yes, that rich person said that they want to leave, but if their money is tied up in real estate, yes, they can personally leave. And that could be bad, but also they're not going to take the stock exchange with them. They're very likely not making their money off of W-2 income. So they're not contributing in the same way that, you know, you or I might be. They're making their money differently, and they're still going to pay the property taxes in. So yeah, like there are issues like, but it's a complicated thing. It's very nuanced. There's a lot of nuances to it. So I guess the thing that I think is getting lost in all of this is that it's a big experiment. And I think that that's great. Like, I think that ultimately there's a lot of people right now who are unhappy with the status quo of all stripes, people who have all different belief systems. And if someone wants to take a shot and try something different, and it's not your city and you don't agree with it, let them try it. And let's say they're successful at those things. Maybe there's something that your city can learn from it. So that is my big takeaway. Like, I am incredibly excited that they are going to take a chance on free transit. Kansas City did it, and it worked out really well. Or was it Jefferson County? Jefferson County, Kansas? Outside of St. Louis? One of the two. Yeah. I don't know. Let them experiment. I think it's great. You only fail when you give up? Exactly. Panda Sauce, thank you for 21 months. Forgot I was going to be on and really just raced home. Glad I'm on. What map are we building? This is Saguna Beach. We've updated the water spawn points. I'm about to change the climate, but I need to save things before we do that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. M4XC. Thank you for the gifted sub. First Necron, 2 years. Tier 3 for 2 years, First Necron. And for anyone who doesn't know, First Necron is the reason I'm a partner, and has been a big part of me being as consistent as I am as a streamer. So First Necron, I appreciate you. I appreciate the support. Seriously. You live in Kansas City, Missouri, and your transit system is not good? Is it still free? Kami, is it still free? And is it Kansas City or is it Jefferson County, Kansas? The suburb. One of them went free, fare free. The people who are talking about leaving the city have never been? Potentially. As someone who actually lives in New York, you think it's so laughable whenever non-New Yorkers are already giving comments that New York has already collapsed? I mean, yeah. I mean, that's like I was hearing comments about Chicago when I was there about it being a fiery hellscape. And it had clean streets and, you know, people in parks and everyone having a great time. It's in basically the best shape I've ever seen it in my life. And people are acting like the whole city's on fire, and you walk down and you're going to be shot and there's going to be a Molotov cocktail thrown at you. Like, that's not at all the reality of these places. It's very unfortunate to me that there's that pessimism and negativity, when I honestly think that a lot of the cities in the US are probably in as good a spot as they've been in my entire life. So yeah. It's free, but it's awful. You spend 300 million bucks on extending it by 2 miles. You're already in $100 million deficit. Eek. Have I been to Tokyo? No. I've been asked to go. I had to turn it down twice now. My buddy wants me to go with him someday. There were people in Kentucky trying to vote. I heard that. I heard that. I thought it was pretty funny. That's great, though. That's great. That is great. That is amazing. People want to participate. I mean, come on. Is there anything better than people wanting to participate? That's awesome. Lenny. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, dude. Seriously, super generous of you. Thank you for all the support. Lenny, always. Have I been hands-on with Anno? Synthic. I've got some good news for you. Not only have I been hands-on with Anno, I've got 4 or 5 videos. I've got a series on Anno. Go check it out. I think it's good. I think it's actually a good series. Lenny, seriously, super generous of you, dude. Lizard eats flies. What's good? Having a good time. Join late. Why are all the buildings missing? Because we're working on the map. I've got 2 more things to edit on the map. I wanna update the resources. What do you guys think? I have all these overlapping resources. Now that it's easier to make money, should I just leave it? New York City is spending $65 billion on a subway upgrade modernization program. That sounds like a scary number, but New York takes a ton in taxes. Anno series has been good. Thank you. Appreciate that. You love the Anno series, Rem? I appreciate that. I've been absolutely loving putting it together. The next video is going to be an absolute blast. I'm already excited to make it. Honestly, if I thought you guys would let me get away with it, I would just play Anno for the next 40 videos. Sam, have a good one. Thank you for being here. Steve, you've won a few of these giveaways lately, so you're paying it forward. Steve, I appreciate you. Thank you. The struggle is real. Mug, the giveaway has started. Join. Join exclamation point, guys. So when you update this map, is the map in my save gonna also change? Unfortunately not. No, this is for you guys, not for me. This is not gonna benefit me at all. But there are things that I've wanted to do that I'm gonna be, I think I'm gonna leave the overlapping. I think it's fine. The main thing I wanna fix, and I'm gonna actually save it before I do this because I think there's a decent chance that I screw this up. Okay. I've never done this. We have these different weathers and different seasons. And I don't know. I'm very nervous about this, guys. Very nervous, but we're going to do it. Create a custom climate. What is the lat long of Morro Bay? Okay, now we have the correct Latin long. Seasons. No winter. No autumn. We have summer and spring. And honestly, we have one season. We have summer. In summer, this is probably dumb. I should have waves to the water. Oh, I will do that. I will do that. I will do that. I'll adjust that and the color. This is in Celsius. It's okay. At night, I want it to be 12.7. To 29 is good. And I'll leave this. I have no idea if this is good or not. I think we're gonna we'll test it out. We'll test it out. Do these temperature settings actually do something? I hope so. My hope is that now we never see fall foliage and it's always warm. That is, so it never snows, and it's always nice. So I think that's what I've just done. I really wish I could just modify this. Like this to me, I kind of get what it's doing. So this is January, this is December, and I could just modify the temperatures in this graph. That seems like it would make sense. Precipitation, there should be more, like all the precipitation should be in February. I have no idea how to adjust this. It looks just like the, so I'm setting keyframes, but it's like moving around and doing crazy stuff. Sad autumn, winter. Enjoy your noises. Well, they don't really have that in California. We have to start from scratch, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I had to start from scratch. This will not impact. This will not impact. Will not impact anyone that is currently playing. Summer colors override. I'm going to consider that good. We'll test that with that. And then you guys mentioned the water. Okay. Let's adjust the waves. Oh, that's so sick. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. That looks so much better. Let's see. Oh, this is going to make me want to start over so bad. What do I mean start from scratch? If you were to create a new city on the map after I update it, it'll you'd be able to see it, but you're not gonna be able to see it otherwise. I don't think that this actually works. The sea flow direction. I don't think it does anything. Ooh. What is the backdrop water? Oh, wait. Maybe it's not doing anything because I didn't turn on the strength. You have to say the new water looks better. I agree. Unfortunately, yeah, it seems like sea flow direction and sea flow strength don't do anything. The water's just going this way, and it looks incredibly steady. It seems like nothing is changing. I'm just gonna do this because I don't want them to update this, and then all of a sudden the map goes crazy. Okay. So, sea flow direction hasn't been implemented. So here's the thing I don't understand about this game. Bluntly, there are so many things that haven't been implemented that if we didn't know they were there, we wouldn't care. I just don't understand why sometimes they just don't like just hide it. It can't be that hard to hide it or gray it out. Like, show us that it's coming, but don't like leave it there and make us feel like we're crazy. You wish Skylines 2 had a random map generator? Oh, for sure. Listen, if I were the City Skylines 2 czar, there would be a map generator, and you'd be able, 3 things. Map generator. You'd be able to import directly from OpenStreetMaps, a real-world location, and you'd be able to export to GIS or import GIS, one of the two. It seems like this is the perfect game for it. As someone who's stuck in restarting, you think you're allowed to restart one city? I am. I can't do it. I'm too far in. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Make it nice and bright so you can see through. Gotta check one thing. Let's we're hopping into Earth. I want to figure out what the water color looks like. Where am I? Why am I getting lost? There's the Bay Area. Come down. The smart thing would be to search. But if you guys think I'm going to do that, you've lost your minds. I'm going to just struggle instead. It's going to be much more fun. There we are. It is super dark. Further south and construction. This is where you live? Well, let's take a look. I don't know how helpful this is, actually. The water seems very foamy and dark. So I was making it very see-through. Oh yeah, look at that. Tons of waves, very dark. I need to make it dark. All that lightness it's gotta go. It's gotta go. You thought we were playing cities? Oh, we are. Might do something a little bit more like that. And then there's the foam. I don't know how I feel about the foam. You don't think Phil sees Twitch chat? I do. Twitch bot attack. Awesome. Hold on. Followers only. Later, bots. I have a button. I have a button. What happened to Twitch chat? Apparently we got bot attacked. So hopefully that helped. For ages. I apologize, guys. I apologize. I was in the zone. It wasn't actually a bot attack. What was it? Anti-bot button? Yeah, I have a followers only button because we had that problem before. Wait. You were spamming me. Oh, I have another trick. I could clear all of chat. I disabled followers only. And instead, that's what you guys get. You guys earned that. You guys earned that. You're in a 2-minute timeout. So now I'm gonna figure out this foam thing, and then I'll take you guys out of jail. In the meantime, though, enjoy jail. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That right there. That's the play. I wish I could get rid of look at that, guys. Guys, look at that. That is sick. That looks, yeah, these waves look beautiful. There's gonna be a reason to add a break here now. Oh, I'm so sad that I don't get to experience this, but I'm so glad that some of you guys are gonna be able to. Because it's just, that's so much better. So much better. Oof, that's a little weird. I just want to see what happens. Gonna crank it for a while just to see if things break down. Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, I feel good about this, guys. I am going to save this. Then we're going to load in. And I want to do a couple of quick tests. And I might, the foam's a little bit weird to me. The foam still looks, how do you guys feel about the foam? Why won't I be able to use it? Because it doesn't update my map. It won't update my save. What it'll do is anyone who downloads it new will get these updates. Wait, do the rivers get waves? No. They do get foam though. I don't know how I feel about the foam. What do you guys think about the foam? Should I get rid of it? Foam looks weird. I think I'm in agreement. Maybe I just need to take it down. You have no memory foam? I have a memory foam mattress. I love it. Too much dithering in the foam? Maybe I just need to take it down a notch. That does look considerably better, just taking it down a bit. Oh gosh, it looks so much better. One more thing. Yeah, that's great. That is great. That's so good. Considering the scale, those waves are huge. It's California. Gotta be able to surf. Getting some good waves now. The only thing that stinks that we're in the bay. The bay should be calm. So this should be crazy out here. But over here, it shouldn't be, and it still is, and there's no way to fix that. That stinks. Hey, Phil, you know I'm probably not going to see this, but you're currently a UW Oshkosh student, and you just wanted to say that you love my videos. You've been watching since 2022. Love from UW Oshkosh. Saxy. Not only do I see you, I tried to highlight you. Oh, there it is. There it is. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hopefully all is well in Oshkosh. Great city. The weird is the hard break from rough to calm. I know. I wish that I could calm it down. I don't think that there's a way for me to do so. I think the only way that I could calm it down would be to add some sort of a... There would have to be... This would actually have to be a lake. Whew. That's the Seaway, the buoy for the Seaway. And it's rocking. It is rocking. It's fine. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. All right, I'm gonna save it one more time. Let's. Okay. Could I perhaps reduce the waves in the bay with the water spawner at a different level? Maybe. Okay. Yes, I might experiment with that off camera. I wonder if I sucked the water out in between the rock and the sandbar, and then filled in the rest with a lake spawner. Yeah, that's really smart. We're gonna experiment with that. It's not working the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to say Segunda Beach. It changed the name. That's frustrating. Did I add the deposits in the water? They were already there. I already added those. Oh gosh, it looks so cool. Yeah, so I'll add a lake spawner. I'll replace the spawner that's out here with a lake spawner. And then I'll do one of those vacuum spawners right here. And we'll see if that fixes it. But ultimately, the thing I wanted to test in here, a couple of different things. I wanted to make sure that there weren't any weird lines. So I'm probably going to unlock all the tiles. But let's... I'm going to change the climate time a couple of times. I just want to see if the trees go crazy. It says summer all the time, no matter where I move it to. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That worked. That worked. Hey Phil, you've got to go to bed. School tomorrow. Feel free to let you know thoughts on the on Kurt Skog, the Skogster winning Overland Park Merrill race. I don't know anything about the Skogster, but I'm gonna look it up. You love my Magnolia Bay series? Watching it right now. Whiffy, there'll be a new episode soon. It's gonna be a really big one. I'm both excited and dreading it. It's gonna probably take me like 4 days to record it alone, because I'm taking all of Charity Bay and blowing it up. Yes, Astro Antonio, offshore oil is already there. I already had it out there. I'll double check though. Hey, new to this this game genre, what's the best, easier game to learn on? Scrub Who Chases Waterfalls. I think Foundation. Well, okay, Scrub. Scrub Who Chases Waterfalls. I want to know if you're okay with a game that's not as serious. Because if you're okay with a game that's more relaxing, I mean, Town to City and Foundation are just like super chill city builders that are not about making a perfect city. They're about iteration. The budget isn't going to destroy you. I would say that those are good places to start. Thoughts on construction on John Nolan Drive? It's necessary. And then the park that's going to be built eventually is going to be amazing. It's part of the original plan. You're just over here to say hi, Phil. Hey, Steve. Good to see you, Steve. Steve, thank you for the giveaway again. Super generous of you. Appreciate you. Avon, love you, Phil. Looking forward to the new CS2 content. Hope I'm having fun as I fix Magnolia County and Saguna Beach. I am. I have very mixed emotions. I think that the simulation's broken. But I think it's a fun kind of broken. So it's one of those, it's an interesting thing. Scrub Who Chases Waterfalls. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. You know what? I think we're good here. I think we're good with this. I'm gonna do the little bit of extra work and see if I can figure out how to make the ripples stop in here. But I'm gonna do that off camera. We're gonna switch to Magnolia County and make the changes there because they're gonna be much bigger. That's super cool too. They're gonna be much bigger. So let's exit out. Check Twitch poll. I don't see a Twitch poll. What is the new poll? W poll. How did I miss the poll? I did not see the poll at all. And it's not showing up for me. Dang it. I missed 3 polls? Okay, they cover up my whole screen. How did I miss the polls? I don't understand. How did I miss all these polls? I'm so confused. Don't go Jason Waterfalls. Just joining. Jimmy. Am I going to be diving into cities or just working on maps? You can't wait to see it. What I do with Magnolia County with the new assets. I'm just updating maps. Well, I thought about maybe I'll let you guys skill issue it is. Okay. Please give Vainglorious Gaming either the ability to pin messages on my stream or give him a way to pin my cell or something. That wouldn't help. He's got me on Discord. Listen, I sink into a weird place. None of it would help. Yeah, I want to do a poll, even though I missed the last 3. I do. You went to YouTube so you would be seen, Greg? But I do see you. I'm just failing you. Maybe this will help. Maybe that'll help. And of course, it's even I don't even see the chat overlay is not even there. I don't know what's going on. Nothing's working. I give up. I'll make it go away. First time on live stream and watching my regular videos. Love them. Thank you. Appreciate you, Ferris. Robert, you're off to bed, friends. Have fun. Be kind and all that. You'll watch the rest tomorrow as a VOD. Oh, thank you for the super chat again. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. What happened to the fishing village? We'll get back to it next week. How's the brew? It's warm but good. The poll I want is updating Magnolia County or districting services. What would you rather have me do? How about a connected smart light on the desk so that I can flash it at me? That would be useful and funny. The funny thing is all the lights behind me are smart lights. Every light in this room is a smart light. So I guess that would be something I could probably figure out. Poll is up and I'm looking at it. Update or district services. So basically the question is, do we update the map or do we load into Magnolia County and I take every city service and try to place it in a district? Which would be honestly kind of just balancing things out. I wouldn't make any other changes, just adding services to districts. That's it. You have to tie the poll. Wouldn't be hard. 8 points right now separate. 7. Have I run Magnolia County since the update? I got it. Well, red. Define run it. I made sure that I could load in. Yes. That's about all that I've done. You want districting, Molly? That was what I was supposed to do. Oh my goodness. Are you guys actually going to do it? That would be insane. And while you're voting, check out the pinned post. Yes, donate to a good cause. Before I was so rudely interrupted by the internet going out, we were talking about that like a few minutes before it. Stop the count. The epic turban. You sprinted here for districts. It's within 1 point. If it gets one vote, wow. 29 to 28. We update the map. Zoltrash, thank you for the biddies. Boo. Well, you're just here for the vibes. We'll see how the vibes are in the editor. We'll see how the vibes are. I tell you what, I'm gonna update the map. We've got something we're gonna load in. Actually, hold on. I've got a package that I have to open. That I was specifically told I had to open while playing Magnolia County. So I'm going to do one thing. Because the poll was so tight, I'm just going to load into Magnolia County for just a moment. We're going to see how bad traffic gets. And then I'll open this package. And then after that, we'll go into the map. Speaking of packages, you got your mug in the mail today. Nefarious. Do you like it? I'm not saying this just because I'm biased, but I am also biased. I think the mugs are straight amazing. Straight fire. They're awesome mugs. I love them. You love your mug? Your mom was over this week and complimented it? I wanted the mugs just to be cool. Okay, I like a lot of merch is just like, you know, I don't know, not that great. I wanted it to just be a cool mug on its own so that someone wouldn't know what Magnolia County is, but they'd go, wow, that's a cool mug. Is the game broken right now? Roxanne, no, but yes. The real question, has it ever not been broken? It's always been broken in a way. But it's a free weekend, so you can check it out for yourself. The way that it's broken is there's a lot of pedestrianism. Excessive amounts of pedestrianism. Manor Lords is a little ways away. Manor Lords is probably next week. Next video is Town to City. It's already up. If you're a subscriber, Patreon, Twitch member, Twitch sub, you have access to the next video. It's Town to City, and then it's gonna be Town to City, Surviving Mars, Saguna Beach, Anno, Tropico, Manor Lords, Magnolia County. I'm not just saying random words. I'm actually going through it in my head. Mugs are excellent and nicely sized. Steve, did you get the small one or the big one? Excessive shopping too? Yeah. Yeah, people's entire lives are dedicated now to driving to their job and then shopping at 5 or 6 different places. And walking excessive distances. Am I going to play Settlement Survival? I don't know that I know what that is. Hold on. I mean, is this a new game? It looks like it's an old game. Honestly, if I were to play any other games, I need to finish Tropico first and the Manor Lords series, and it would probably be the Jurassic World game, Whiskerwood, or Frostpunk. There's a few different ones. That's not really That's not really on my radar. Furthest Frontier would be another one. You don't know which chat to answer my question, but you've got a bigger size mug. You got the bigger size mug? I like the big size mug. I'm also a coffee addict. So yeah, that is one of the reasons why. Also, Phil, you're going to be coming up to La Crosse, Wisconsin next year. If I know of Train, you'll be doing some training at the facilities there. Very nice. I do know Train. I don't know if I've said this. My family owned a HVAC business when I was a kid. My dad installed Trains for a while, and then moved on to Rudd. And Carrier for a while as well. Yeah. Very familiar. La Crosse is awesome. You're going to love it. La Crosse doesn't look like the rest of the state. It's beautiful. And I don't mean that as a dig to the rest of the state. I just mean it's La Crosse and the Driftless area generally are some of the best parts of the state. You never heard HVAC or HVAC? I don't know how people normally say it. That's just how I've said it. Currently downloading CS2 after playing CS1 for 5 years. Very excited to play. Yes, experience all the bugs firsthand. Enjoy. It's HVAC. 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 All right. I've said it both ways. Maybe I'm wrong. Some say potato, others say potato. That's the way I'll take it. You thought it's how I said it? I mean, we can be wrong together. You only say HVAC? You've heard HVAC in California all the time. Gray, you're making me feel better. I've heard it both ways. It's like soda and pop. Is it soda? Is it pop? Is it soda pop? Who knows? Depends on where you are. Is it a bubbler or is it a water fountain? Only one of those is right. It's pronounced GIF or GIF if you're wrong. Woo! Woo! Okay. Welcome to Magnolia County. I think all my Chuckle stuff is... Oh, it's okay here. It's broken on my other computer. So pandemonium is about to take place. Twyla, though, sent me something, and I need to read the pinned comment in our message so I don't open the wrong one. Open one of the white ones first and then the gray one. Okay, hold on. So, Twyla sent me a message, a package. Let's see, this September. And I was supposed to open this while playing Magnolia County. I don't know what that means. And I was supposed to open it last week, and then I failed. I forgot to bring it. But now I have it. So let's open it up. You guys can see. Hold on. Interesting. Chat's just broken now. Let's see. All right. I have to open the white one first. Then the gray one. So here's the white one. Don't call you broken, but you are. Let's see what this is. Ooh. This just keeps going and going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is the coolest. Hold on. Hold on. This is the coolest damn thing anyone's ever sent me. I mean, this is amazing. Twyla, you have outdone yourself. Huge W. I love this so much. This is ridiculous in the best way. This is amazing. I don't know what's in this other one, but I don't know if it's gonna outdo this. Hold on. Okay. 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 Okay, next one. Next one. Yeah, it's gonna hang in the office for sure. It's going in the office. People are gonna walk in, they're gonna be like, what is this? Okay, second one. Second one. Actually, I'm sweaty. I'm gonna get this thing off me. I don't wanna ruin it. I don't wanna ruin it. Yeah, the gray one. Okay. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. So I opened the wrong one because I can't tell colors. I'm supposed to oh. What is this? Hold on. This one's gray. Holy crap, this one's big. I think this is just my stream background now. I think it's just my stream background. Twyla, I love this. This is so sick. It's hilarious. It's awesome. I appreciate it. Like, thank you for real. Like, I apologize I didn't get to it last week. I love it. It's awesome. You didn't have to do this. It's super, super cool. I appreciate you. Like, so cool. I don't know what to say besides thank you. Like, super cool. I hope you are here. You are here. Thank you so much. Super cool. I get why you wanted me to be in Magnolia County now. I totally get it. And super cool. Super, super cool. Super, super cool. Yeah. Is it a small one? Yeah, no, that was the big one. That last one is so big, I don't think it would fit on the wall behind me. It would fit on the wall in front of me. But bluntly, I'm probably gonna take it to my office and cover a wall with it. Because it's so awesome. Vainglorious, thank you for gifting Twyla that. Appreciate you. Thank you. Zoltrash, again. Oh, I got you before, but thank you for the biddies. Appreciate you. Yeah, sick. Super cool. Super cool. Well, I am surrounded by rappers right now. But we're gonna take just a moment. I want to see. Oh my goodness, I had it paused. Seriously. We're just gonna look at one thing real quick before we go into the map editor. It feels terrible. You caught my live. Love videos. Hey, Spiz Adshi. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh my goodness. I just realized what's going on. I can't see Twitch at all through StreamerBot. I'm only seeing YouTube. So when I look up, I'm only seeing YouTube unless I look over. Is it more laggy than before? Way worse. It feels terrible. I can quantify how terrible it is, actually. Tough to see. And granted, I'm not complaining. I'm gonna say that. I'm running 3 times speed, 4K, and getting 30 FPS. But it used to be 60. But I think, honestly, it's because I haven't let the simulation do its thing yet. We're about to see a massive death wave, a whole bunch of people leave. And I think, whoa, we are making almost $1 million an hour now. That's insane. Basically, all of those 5 hours worth of adjustments that I made in Segundo Beach are going to be happening here. You could even see like the train just slingshotted. Everything's broken. This is good though, because this tells me that I'm going to need to just let this sit for a while before I do anything. Lock at 30 FPS is the way to go. Honestly, for this episode, I'm probably going to do something different. What I'll probably do is this. That didn't even really help. I'm still hitting 30 FPS. Yeah, didn't help. It just looks blurry. So hold on. So you're saying yeah, it like I dropped it to 30 hertz. It doesn't make a difference. Ultimately, the simulation, you can see how much it's struggling. Like the vehicles are like, they're going crazy speeds. Like they're speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. Until the simulation has time to adjust, it's just going to kind of stink. It's fine. That's the fun part, just letting it run. Yeah. Yeah. CPU bound or hold on. Yeah, I mean, we are just crushing the CPU right now. GPU, is only at 50. So yeah, you were right. This is we're just crushing the 7950 X3D right now. Just like absolutely hammering it. And it's going to take a while. It's just going to take a while. Lots of traffic right here. I mean, lots of traffic everywhere. Like, look at this. It's backing up a ton. This area was actually backing up before the update. It's one of the few areas where there was traffic. That's why I added this reliever right here. And it was because of homeless people leaving the city in that location on the train track and then out the reliever out the side. So I would expect it to get pretty bad. Things that I've been thinking about. I haven't fully figured out what I want to do, but this is all going to be blasted away. 100% of this. We're going to make some new harbors, add some reasonable keys, or breakwaters in here. I'm thinking about throwing a system interchange right here. Putting a highway straight through here. And then instead of having the highway connection right there, doing a service interchange right here. Another one right here by the harbor. Then a bridge up and over the top right here. Service interchange. And then cutting across right here and linking up. And that opens all of this up for new development. And Planner Duck had an idea a long time ago about turning this into affordable housing. That could be part of the plan. But ultimately, what comes after that episode is going to be all of the counselor ideas, implementing those. So that's kind of, I feel like we could get some of those bridges though. I want one bridge right here, one right here, the lift bridge for rail right here. I think there's just so many interesting things that could be done. I think that Charity Bay is like the spot to do it. Yeah, City Skylines 2 is free for the weekend through the 20th. Check it out if you haven't already. Looks like the death wave started. Yeah, buddy. Finally. Time to upgrade to the 9950 X3D. Well, at my office computer, that's what I have. They are pretty much the same. Like it's a marginal performance improvement. Do I work for Madison, Wisconsin? I used to. I was the transportation planner for Madison. So that was what I did. The patch basically broke normal mode for how many Sims are out moving around. Like traffic is crazy. Yeah, for real. That's the part that I'm waiting to see. Like we have the death wave now. And the move out wave. But I've noticed a bunch of stuff like this. This asset in particular, the basketball court, is broken. At least for me. It was broken in Saguna Beach. It appears to be broken here as well. And there's going to be a ton of pedestrian activity everywhere. But I bet you right here, it's going to go crazy. They're going to back out into the road. They're going to be everywhere. Any updates for Tropico? There'll be an episode coming soon. The final one. The DLC has Charity Bay's name plastered on it. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah. I don't think we save anything here, bluntly, except for the roadway layout. But everything about Charity Bay is non-functional and not very good. So I'm probably just gonna call a complete mulligan on the whole thing. What do I think is better, CS2 or CS1? CS2. I don't want to play CS1 anymore. This game has tons of issues. Like I'm not gonna tell you that it's a perfect game. It's not. It's got lots of problems. But I think it's more fun than CS1. Tropico Final One? Yeah, there's one episode left. And then hopefully they release Tropico 7. City Planner plays, hey CS2 Master, what's the cheapest way to get disaster response? I wouldn't consider myself a master. By any means. That's a good answer. Or a good question, I mean. I went through it with all of the videos for over the region packs. It's probably one of the local police stations has it, or one of the local fire departments has it. I can't recall which one though. One of them does though. And I specifically called it out in that video, but I can't recall which one it was. Bucks are going to lose tomorrow? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it's one of the region pack, average zing. I'm going to do one thing real quick. You're going to see some crazy stuff on the screen. It's really bothering me that I can't see combined chat. This is a weird change of the tables. I'm seeing YouTube and not Twitch. It's driving me crazy. Bucks versus Kings was rigged. I agree. Was not a fan. Yes, Vangloris. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Okay, Twitch, say something. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Man, Twitch, I missed you guys. I missed you guys. Yeah, feels good. Feels good. Ocarina. So if I had to visit Georgia, the country, would I go there? I actually had a friend visit Georgia recently, and they said it was very nice. Yes, I can see your comment. I can see comments now. Yeah, they weren't able to go to Russia, but they could meet in Georgia, and they said it was very nice. The people were very nice. The accommodations were nice. The food was excellent. I've heard that Georgia was very, very, very nice. Sussy. Hello. Chat, that means you have to behave now. Indeed. Indeed. Hold on. I can see your comments. First time on your live. Love your videos. Thanks for all the good times. Keep it up. Appreciate you, Dreyu. Or, hopefully I got that right. Hopefully I got that right. Yes, I can see your comments now. And I can even go back in time and look at them. You always behave? Better than YouTube. I didn't ban anyone in Twitch tonight. I did ban someone on YouTube, though. Gosh, I'm going to be honest, guys. I know that the vote was to edit the map. This is like watching a slow motion train wreck, and I can't take my eyes away. I kind of need to know what's going to happen. I think we're just going to stream for a bit longer. Who got banned on YouTube? Some guy named Ozzy came in and he was like, dropping F-bombs about CS2. And I was just like, I don't know why you're here, man. You don't have to be here. There's a 100 other things you could be doing with your time. And you're here expressing your displeasure about a game that I didn't make. That's okay. You can not like it. That's fine. Yeah. He unsubbed, I permabanned. It's fine. We're all good. We came to an agreement that I haven't had a breakup with anyone in a long time, but I feel like Ozzy and I had a breakup tonight. It was a sad thing. Does the council have any plans on on better investment, City Straight Metropolis or City Skylines 2, or with the better? What do I think is the better investment? Well, you can't invest in City State Metropolis. What I would say about City State Metropolis, when it comes out, you are supporting a single developer in his dream of making a city building game. If you think that is a noble cause, then I would say that is a worthwhile investment. But you need to understand that when it comes out, it's going to be early access. It's going to be missing a lot of things that you're going to expect to be in a city builder. And from what I'm reading, it sounds like the cities themselves are going to be much smaller than I guess I was hoping. So I don't know that it's going to be an apples to apples comparison. We're going to have to wait to find out. It's supposed to come out in the first quarter of next year. We'll see. The original Skylines is a great game. Like, I'm not going to tell you it's not if you've never played any of them. This is the very best time to play the original City Skylines. I think anyone in this chat would say that this is the very best time to ever play City Skylines 1. But once you've played City Skylines 2, it gets difficult to go back to Skylines 1 if you get used to some of the tools. Yeah. Subway Builder is going to be a long wait for you to decide if you want to get it. Detective, I'm just going to... I mean no disrespect to the creator of the game. I think at $20, it would be an instant buy for a lot of people. I think 25 would be like borderline. 30 feels excessive, and saying he's going to raise it to 40 once he puts it on Steam, it's going to kill the number of people who buy it. And it's a shame because it's an absolute blast. But that's a lot of money for a game. And it's a lot of money for a game that doesn't have a lot of graphics. Seems rather surface level. It's not. But you know, City Bus Manager is very similar. But the difference with City Bus Manager is you have this like Animal Crossing game built on top of it. And that matters, you know? It's just that, you know, it's just another thing. You also have the ability to customize the way the buses look, like all these little things. So yeah. Agreed, lots of your nerd friends are simulating actual transit routes in Seattle, but it's not a cheap game, yeah. 20 is the max you pay. Yeah, you know, it's tough. You know, my guess is the gentleman who made the game has probably poured every free night for the last year and a half into making the game, and would love to have that game be his launching pad into being a full-time developer. You're only able to do that if you have enough money, and I'm sure that he did the math and thought, if I could sell X number of copies at $40 a pop, I could do this full time. And if you're entrepreneurial in any way, that is a calculus that you're thinking about. The thing is, it's like Lemonade Stand, that game that like on the Apple IIe that I used to play as a kid, where if you lower the price, sometimes you sell more, and then you end up making more, even though you've sold it for less. And I feel like that's not the calculus. And maybe he's just thinking that there's just a core audience of people that would be willing to buy a game this niche, and they're going to be willing to pay $40. They'd also be willing to pay 20, but it's not going to increase the sales. I don't know. I don't really know. Hard to say. Yeah, the Steam fees are rough. That's that's why the price is increasing on Steam. For sure. For sure. And I get that. I think it's probably, from my understanding, the Steam fees can be as high as 50%, which is crazy. The traffic, you think someone could waste their youth going one block? It feels so good too. My lovely 30 FPS dropping down to 25. Population's still declining. I wonder if I zoom out to here, if that helps. The crazy thing is, traffic is way better here than in Segunda Beach. Way better. It is breaking down right here, but it's way better. To be frank, you're glad to know there's traffic? Means there's something to fix now? Zing, that's actually how I ended the video. Like, that's how I ended the Segunda Beach. Like, this isn't perfect. Spoiler alert. This isn't perfect, but if it's going to be wrong, I like this wrong better than the other wrong. Where's your favorite content creator, Chair? Oh, Chair can come back. There's a lot more interconnectivity between destinations in Magnolia County. That is very true. I didn't realize just how much funneling there is in Segunda Beach based on the terrain until this last episode. And it made me realize that we're going to probably have the 101 connecting Lake Valley to Segunda Beach. And I don't really want it. It's just going to happen. Takes some time for traffic map to update. You're right. I forgot. There's I don't remember the interval, but someone mentioned it on Discord. But it seems like you can tell it's super wrong. Oh my gosh. It just straight up hung. It's taking everything in my power not to play with it. This is so bad. This is one of the first interchanges I ever made in the game. It looks terrible. And reasonably, this is a service interchange, not a system interchange. I did a real bad job. I kind of want to do a DDI here and see how that would work. Probably not. Actually, maybe that would. This is supposed to be a service interchange. Maybe service plus system. It's kind of a weird spot. Collab with Biffa to sort out all the traffic. Oh, Biffa's got his own problems right now. Everyone has this problem, and honestly, I think that Biffa and I would take different approaches to fixing the traffic. And that's a healthy thing for everyone to see. So I can tell you that my approach in Segunda Beach was two things. Targeted capacity enhancements on turning lanes. I think that's one of the best things you can do. And two, acceptance of some backup. Sometimes you just have to be okay with it. DDIs are terrible in CS2 because you can't sync the traffic lights. Yeah, you're probably right. And it's probably even worse now. Traffic seems to be fixed after like 10 hours of gameplay in the patch. That's... Hold on. Do I have time? Or length? Length. Okay. So this next video, 1 hour, 3 hours, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. 7 hours-ish of recording. So, yeah. You might be right about that. 7 hours plus a whole bunch of traffic fixes and things finally settle down. Plus, in between here, I walked away from my computer for an hour. So 8 hours roughly. Traffic is not fixed in your city of 10,000. You're already getting traffic issues. People trying to move in. When's the next Laguna Beach? When it's edited. I mean, if you want to know when the next Laguna Beach is, I mean, should we watch it? It's not done. I'll give you the first couple seconds. Live watch party of the raw footage. Oh. You want to see the introduction. That's nothing. There it is. There's the start of the video. You get to there it is. Isn't that fun? But yeah. Director's cut on stream, 7 hours. 7 hours of raw footage with all of my takes. Because you guys think I speak in coherent sentences? No way. No way. You've listened to me on stream. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, the landscaping and detailing this time is 2 hours and 25 minutes. It's like I went nuts. You were here, Neo? Yes. It's always cool to see raw footage. Okay. Hold on. I want you to eat your words. So, the first thing we're going to work on today is starting our new harbor. But before we do that, I want to frame where we're currently at. Now, off camera, I obviously had to delete the harbor. If I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have been able to run the game right now. But now that I've deleted this, everything is good. Now, in addition to removing the harbor, I ended up replacing the rail depot. That's because I was a little bit concerned that all the node work that I was doing over here before might have also been causing issues. So I deleted that, replaced it, and then tried to keep things a little bit more vanilla than before. Everything appears to be working fine. Now, while we're building this harbor, we're going to see lots of pandemonium in Laguna Beach. We're going to see traffic issues, health issues, lack of customer issues, resource issues, death wave issues, and we're going to ignore basically all of it because some of it is just going to happen. We're also going to see that our population is going to just kind of plummet. We're going to ignore that as well because there's nothing we can do about it. It's just part of the simulation adjustment. So let's refocus and talk a little bit about what we plan on doing at the harbor. Now, we had a fuel plant back here, and I removed that as I was deleting the harbor. I'm going to replace that, but I think this time I'm going to place that right here. I don't breathe now. Right here, I want to place a brand new asset. No, this is just off the top of my head. There's no script. The Seafarer Shipyards. This is the Seafarer Shipyards. This asset unlocks when you place the vanilla cargo harbor and passenger harbor, so we already have it unlocked. But it gives you a whole bunch of great buffs, including plus 2% industrial efficiency, plus 5% export profits, and plus 5% electronics production. So this is the episode. You guys will see it soon. I've recorded it all. I've already got the tour done. The main thing is the intro's not done. So yeah, that's it. That's a pretty good take. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I think it actually was better than I thought. considerably better than I thought. I thought it was going to be much worse than that. The full story of Magnolia County is an audiobook. That would be fun. That would be fun. Someday when there is a full story. You screwed up scripted voiceover all the time before editing, usually twice the length of the final product. So it's funny you say that, Vanglorious. My intro script for the video, I think the finished bit is going to be like, I don't know, 65 seconds. But my recording is 3 minutes, 39 seconds. And that's take 4, I think. The first take was 6 minutes long of me screwing up. I think scripted stuff is way harder. I'm just at this point used to. You guys want to see the sausage? Hold on. You see if I want to give away all my secrets. I don't know if I can. Oh, it's not here. Hold on. I'll show you guys some sausage. I'll show you some sausage. That is going to be taken out of context. Dear God. I'm not trying to get banned here. This is what it looks like when I make a video. I come up with the title, the organization, if there's going to be an ad in it. I break it all down. I try to think about what's in each of these sections. Sometimes I will break these out into mini sections. These are also all save points. So I will save at the end of these. Then we'll have a title card. Then I have all the songs I'm going to use. Then I have my script. I break it down by B-roll. And then I have different ideas. And I try to go through and have everything. So the intro is scripted, but that's about it. So this is my very there. Get rid of that. Get rid of the error right there. This is my process. It's not the most exciting, but it is. This is how I'm able to make my videos the way that they are. So yeah. You always wondered, this is how the sausage gets made. You just have to be organized. You have to think about what you're gonna do. I practice my builds, and then I think about what it would take to get there, and I break it all down, and I try to think about what's in each section. Try to keep it nice and organized. So yeah, that's what it comes down to. Have I ever played Transport Fever? Not only have I played, I've got 5 keys to give away. Honestly, I should probably play Transport Fever soon so I can give away those keys. Well, Nefarious, I'm trying not to go too hard on the sausage. But yeah, that was it. Are there going to be traffic and pedestrian issues if you start a new city? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be bad. You use Obsidian for some of your stuff? Basically lets you create your own little local wiki? Yeah. So I've talked to other people who are very into Obsidian. I use OneNote only because I've been using it for years. Dr. Porkchop, have a good day at work. Transport Fever 2, you want to see me actually manage trains? Steel Airship. In one of the next few streams, we'll play Transport Fever 2, and I've got 5 keys to give away. So we'll do that. It'll be good. Use OneNote religiously since you can access it from anywhere. Yeah. My only problem is, so I tried to open up my OneNote here on this PC, and I've got OneNote and OneNote for Windows 10. One's paid, the other one's not. OneNote for Windows 10 was the one I liked. And now it's not a thing. Yeah. Hey, Phil, loved the Subway Builder video. Hoping for some more. Bob, I'm very torn. I feel like I feel like I've learned a lesson about games like that one. It's super cool to show it to you and to let you experience it. And if you want to check it out yourself, to give you enough to give you a feel for what the game is like. But if I go the second time, I don't know that I have anything new to say. And if I don't have anything new to say, unless I'm going to do a crazy challenge, like I'm going to get 1 million, subway riders in Denver, I don't know that anyone wants to watch it. So you missed the Town to City streams? Steve, when the animal update comes, we're going to go back into the city. I very much enjoyed those streams. So my favorite. Subway Builder was cool, but the lack of a UI made it tough for you to stay engaged. Yeah, Vainglorious, that was the other thing. Like, it's like watching me go around in Google Earth. There's only so much time that you can do that. You yearn for the clock tower. Yeah, they're nice for a showcase video. Yeah. So the reason why like Town to City is going to be like 7 videos is because there's like 7 videos worth of new content that I could showcase that like is very clear and coherent, and like I'm still engaged myself. I feel like you guys could also tell like if I'm not engaged. I feel like Subway Builder would be better for a stream. Like it would be a very fun stream because we're just hanging out and talking anyway. Like I have not done anything tonight. I've updated a map and we're watching this city break. So that would be fine, but I feel like a video would be great. Subway Builder is definitely a stream game. Zing, I agree. I completely agree. Honestly, you just wait for some more updates to Subway Builder. So Jones, I don't know what they're going to do besides add more cities. And honestly, if I were to do it again, it would probably be in Los Angeles, because like creating a really great subway system in Los Angeles would be a blast, I think. But I also think it would be very time consuming. People are leaving en masse because the rent is too damn high. I agree. I wish I would have looked. 29,500. I kind of wonder the direction that it's going. Actually, hold on. Taxes are low already. I'm going to lower them further because I'm a madman. And then look at all the services. You guys get to pay full price for water. Reset the education budget down. We're good. Jezza, thank you for the 6 months of Tier 1. Appreciate you. Any ideas on how to stop abandonment and collapsing? Buildings are getting cooked every 10 minutes. It happens naturally after the simulation balances. You're going to have those issues like in Segunda Beach, every single farm failed. Every single one. And then after I rebuilt them, they stopped failing. So I think it has to just kind of happen for a while. Like you need all those businesses that shouldn't exist to cycle out. Which sucks. Super sucks. As a Scandinavian, you just wish Subway Builder wasn't US focused. You feel like there's more terrain issues and few big cities we've got over here. So Flaga, I agree. The problem is probably a data bias. It's using census data. So the great thing about the data that they were using is that it's across all the cities that they were using in the game. Super easy because it's all the same. So that's the reason why I think there was inspiration taken from Montreal, but even Canada wasn't included because the data isn't the same. So if they release a version of Subway Builder with international cities, my guess is it would be a follow-up game, like a sequel. And I don't know if the EU has like, I guess I don't know if they're like the US in the way that they handle transportation data like that. They could. I don't know if they do. International is on the roadmap. That's awesome. It's going to be really tough, I think. But it would be really cool. For 1.0, nice. There are trees in the road? No doubt. Trees in the road is like my specialty. It's something I take a lot of pride in having as many trees in the road as possible. And forgetting about them. Like this tree right there. Would this be my city if there wasn't a tree poking through? Probably not. There. Extra challenge for the drivers. Indeed. Wow. It is so... The funny thing is, as I look at this, I added all this capacity before. And, I always compliment $2.20. I'm going to do it again. $2.20 is one of those builders who's able to create a realistic looking highway network, even if the game's traffic didn't warrant it. And I struggled with that. So I made this area and there was just never enough traffic to warrant all this infrastructure. This is the first time that I've seen it get crushed like this. And now it's super obvious to me that this weaving movement right here is a real problem. We probably need an additional lane through here and maybe increase this to 2 lanes and have an awkward weaving movement through. Have another lane right here. Like a lot more capacity is needed. Yeah, 1 more lane. We're constantly 1 lane away right here. That's the big problem. And also 2 lanes right here would do a lot. But look at this. The real reason why this is messy. Welcome to the upside down. Look at all these pedestrians. This is insane. Like, I get it. This is a walkable part of town, I guess. Underneath the highway looks normal for your neck of the woods. I mean, we're by Daryl's house. I never meant for these towers to get this big, so that is a thing. But gosh, that is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness. All right, everyone wants to use the tram. Literally everyone wants to use the tram. 100 there, 134, 200 here. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a mess. 532. 200 here. Almost 200 here. Oh my goodness. Any issues with sound pollution? Oh, let's check that out. Yeah. All along the highway. So all of these low rent housing are suffering. They're by the stadium, an elementary school, and a highway. So this is the first time that this has felt like low income housing. But these are also bad. Having the parking structure wrapped in the center is a problem. Oh my goodness. These are warehouses. Thankfully, I left enough space that it seems like it's okay. The forestry industry is super loud now. So are those farms. Oh man. There's not even any industry over here, just a bunch of schools. And it basically ruins this area. This whole area is loud. My guess is, yeah, Plainview and Lakeview are going to be the biggest problems. These are right outside. Oh my goodness. These are right outside of Paradise Bay. Yeah, it's not good. It's not only is the traffic problematic, the highway's problematic, the shopping center's problematic. We got the switch-on factory, that's problematic. Forestry industry, that's a problem. Wow, this is terrible. Wow. We actually have sound pollution. Oh my goodness. Charity Bay is just wrecked. Just wrecked. It only gets worse? No doubt. I think Charity Bay is going to have to be redone. I hadn't even considered that. The sound pollution was going to be so extreme that the city just won't work as it's currently constructed. Yeah, they shouldn't have built their house there. We're going to have to use eminent domain to solve their problems. Funny thing is, this seems like it's okay. But I'm going to make it much worse. And then Bailey probably has the most mixed uses. But it looks like the transition. Oh. You guys know what's here, right? Oh, poor trailer park. Ooh. Yeah. Not doing so well now. This actually feels like a pretty bad area. It didn't feel so bad before, but now the crush of traffic right here, the trains over here, the industrial, the warehouses that are apparently the loudest things in the world. It's bad. Get myself a utility called Core Temp. It tells all. I don't need that. I can tell you it's 90 degrees in this office right now. Yeah. Oh, this makes me really curious. I'm curious, chat. Do you guys think I should just leave this? Or do you think I should eliminate it? We're not doing anything today, but just under advisement for the future episode. Leave it? You're new to this game and you have no idea how you'd fix this? You would eliminate these. You would separate the uses. In the real world, stuff like this happens, and it is a miserable place to live. The icons alone are enough to bulldoze it. You used to live in a trailer park across from a train track? Yeah, I mean, these places are, they actually exist. Sound barrier, there is no sound barrier to fix this. The only way to add a sound barrier is on a highway, unfortunately. And it seems, so my criticism of this update. Let's test something. So here's the sound. And if I grab a whole bunch of mature trees, whoops, I don't want to stack them. In Skylines 1, when you had sound issues, just like in the real world, I mean, I would legitimately tell, an industrial property, I need you to put a bunch of trees like this as a buffer for light and noise, because it works. And it doesn't do a thing. Like, I just added all of those and it didn't do anything. And I get that it wouldn't 100% solve the issue, but it should do more than just look like it's doing something. Fix the trailer park. Thank you for the super chat, Rex. You've lived in worse places. The river is begging for an overgrown island. Minneapolis, beautiful city. Hail the chair stream. You know what's funny? Vainglorious. Was I supposed to build some sort of a bridge out to this little island right here and turn it into a park? Pretty sure that I was. Leave it. Leave it one. There's a pole. Leave it one. I saw it. Yes, I am supposed to do that. This will be our stream secret. Don't tell anyone who watches the video. We're just gonna sneak this in. We gotta make this more interesting. Let's add a couple of big rocks. Then we'll meander around these. Down here, I'm gonna grab a gazebo and place this, but I want to try to activate it. So I'm gonna do some cheaty stuff. Okay, here's my cheaty stuff. Oh, look at that. Great little park. That's wonderful. That's great. There's the hangout areas. Ah, I broke it. Gonna have to try again. So what I'm trying to do, we'll see if I can pull it off. This is Vainglorious's park. So I want to wrap around the gazebo and try to get people to hang out there instead, because people are attracted to the hangout area. So I'm going to basically pull this whole thing over, and then I'm going to take every piece of this asset and just basically delete it. So I'm going to move this hangout area. Is that just hollow? I think it is. Oh, this just got considerably easier. Okay. Oh, and I broke it again. And I broke it again. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to do what I want to do. I don't know if it's gonna be down. Does making a new hangout area not work? No, it doesn't, unfortunately. It does not work. You have to steal it. Ooh. I think I figured it out. Nope, have not figured it out. Good evening, Palpatine. Welcome on in. So, I wanted them to walk. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't need to get cheeky. Hold on. Idea number 2. Ignore that. Ignore that, guys. This was all part of the plan. Okay. Turn that into a normal bridge. And then out here... we'll throw in this leisure pier because this is a park and this doesn't need to be attached to anything. So we'll do something like that. The gazebo will be just for looks. Why is it doing that? Do you guys see what's going on here? It's like jumping up, getting all it's wiling out over here. I don't get what it's doing. Hold on. Maybe it's because it's in the water. There we go. Yeah, it was very odd. Very, very odd. But we're resolved. Okay, and now we need to give Brandon a picnic table. So let's see. Find it. I'm not gonna do this. Jezza, hello. The famous spatula pier? Yes. I lowered the pier, pushing down the land into the water. That was probably the reason. You're probably right about that. Are you the only one that watches people make beautiful cities and tries and realizes how tedious it is? It is very tedious. I will admit that I got lost in the sauce on the last Segunda Beach, and I was about an hour. I was about an hour into the video. And I was like, oh my goodness, I don't even know how to end this anymore. It's just gonna keep going. Sometimes it's like that. When's the next video for Anno? I am not sure yet. I mean, I just completed the last one. So probably, I think next week. Probably next week. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so. New giveaway. Lenny. Thank you so much for the gifted mugs. Super generous of you guys. Exclamation point join. Cookie. Thank you for the prime. Hi. Appreciate you. Thank you. Lenny. Bring back CS2. I'm literally playing CS2 right now. And I showed you guys, you might have missed it. I showed the first few minutes of the next Segunda Beach. Live on stream. You saw it here first, folks. So yeah, Cities is coming back, but I'm also going to continue playing other stuff because I've really been enjoying the variety. The variety has been like, it's been everything to me. So variety is not ending. No exclamation point? Well, listen, Zing. I tell people to put the exclamation point just to thin out the herd, just for you. So everyone who listens to me doesn't win a mug, and everyone who listens to Zing has a chance. Don't listen to me. Oh, I think I'm screwing it up. I just want there to be more texture. It seems like it's just like too flat. Also, I feel the simulation jerking around. Imagine chilling on the picnic table and getting swept away by a rogue wave. This would not be a great place to be certain times of the year. For sure. You would never go if this was in your city? Oh, but there is someone who would go. I don't know who they are, but there is somebody. Although the funny thing is, no one has come yet. You're falling asleep? Great being here and love. Molly, have a good night. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. And get some rest. Hopefully you sleep well. You have a floating pedestrian bridge in Seattle? And they're quite fun during the rain. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I'm sure it's one of those things where teenagers love to go out there and ride it. Oh, that's looking better now. There, I feel good about that. You used to go to Roosevelt Island all the time to hang out. I mean, these kinds of places can be really interesting. Oh, this is underwater. It's straight up underwater. That's amazing. This is the greatest place to hang out. Would you like to go and hang out in the underwater pier? Ugh. It's crazy that even a high-end PC is struggling. Well, this is not a normal time. I'm simulating it. Is it still on 8x? No, it's on 4x now. But all the simulation changes are happening. I'm still losing population. Like, I think reasonably it might take 10 hours to balance it. That 10-minute suggestion that they gave in their dev diary is just flat out hilarious. Like that's not remotely true. It was cute. It was a very cute suggestion, but it was not remotely true. So a 10-hour stream. I actually need to be up. Oh man. You just reminded me at what time I have to wake up. My wife is going for a run in the morning and I have to get the kids ready for school. So there will be no 10-hour stream. I must be good. It's Friday. It is Friday. That means they have school. And I must be a good guy and get them ready. It's Friday, 7:30 p.m. Friday. You just woke up and had your breakfast? I always like breakfast. I don't care what time it is. Breakfast, it's midnight for me and I'd have breakfast. Although for me, I guess it is Friday. So my next meal is breakfast. That's not unreasonable. Breakfast for dinner is the best. Agreed. 4.5 hours till Saturday at Palpatine. We are in a totally different place. That sounds nice too. Although I have a I'll tell you next week. Got to keep some mysteries until after I'm done doing it. You are in a totally different place. And as a result, it's you must be Australia or that part of the world. New Zealand, yes, that would make sense. Oh, I hate that. If you have a tree that was placed without anarchy, and then you come up with anarchy on and place some trees, it eliminates the non-anarchied tree in favor of the anarchied one. Just fine. I want it to I basically want it to feel like a dense forest, and then you walk through and then it clears up. You could have your lunch and get swept away in the water. Look into the upside down and walk out here, and that looks pretty bad. I don't know that the rock thing worked out the way that I wanted it to. That's okay. Good morning. It's also spring in South Africa. Man, you guys are lucky. I am not ready for winter. The closer it gets, the less prepared I realize I am. And we might get snow on Saturday, which I just can't. It's too early. Not feeling that. Yeah, snow on Saturday. I don't want it. It needs to give me a little bit more time. My oldest daughter is thrilled. I have no fear of her leaving Wisconsin ever. It's her favorite time of year. She does not like warm weather. She is already talking about how excited she is. She wants to go get a new sled. We're not even gonna we're supposed to get a dusting, and she's already talking about getting a sled. At least Madison will get snow. It's just going to rain a lot in Milwaukee because of Lake Michigan. I mean, that sounds nice, though. I'd be fine with the rain. I don't want the snow. Too early. Way too early. Although cold, rainy days aren't good either. So I get it from that perspective. Hey, mate, no one says community quite like you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. QZ, have a good night. Thank you for being here. First snow came and went. Ooh, wow. Hold on, Freya. If anyone could let you know, you haven't played in a long time, but while playing tonight, you couldn't locate your city policies tab. Might have forgotten where it was. Click on this button, and then it's right there. This button right here. City information, city policies. There you go, Freya. Hopefully that's helpful. Q, welcome on in, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. We are letting the simulation update after having a rough time of getting into the stream tonight. Everything's been rock solid now, though. It's been good. That was okay. Good. That was helpful. Good. The system. Oh, that's not for me. Want to show off what I've done so far? Yes. I make thing. That's all that I've done. I have literally done nothing else. We've just been simulating. We're still in the death wave. We've dropped a lot of population. Basically, we had a vote about what to do. And I said that I was willing to either simulate and let things stabilize, or we would update the map for Paradox mods. Updating the map won. And then I promptly decided to ignore the poll and do this anyway. Because I'm a jerk. So that's what we've been doing. It's basically 50-50. It was. And as a result, I took it under advisement and decided that I really wanted to do this instead. And honestly, it was a solid call. I have enjoyed seeing where this goes, and I've enjoyed putting together this little island. And it's going to give me a sense of accomplishment before we end things today, which is a good thing. Do the decals affect city performance? Not that I've noticed. Not in a considerable way, anyway. Not as bad as other things. It's not like Cities 1. You can go pretty hard on those on the decals, and it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I've gone super hard. Trees do, though, you learned? Yeah, Zing, if you clip too many of them, it's like the only maps that have taken mine down, some of the New Zealand maps that have been put together. Oh, and the creator is escaping me. That their name is Rafterman. Absolutely gorgeous maps. And the number of trees on there, my goodness. Yeah. Greymouth. That would be amazing to play on, but it will tank your performance. Jezza, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Rafterman. Absolutely amazing map creator. And if you do not have a quality PC, you're going to have a bad time. The New Zealand maps are a time. They are beautiful. It made your PC chug. and That's saying something because don't you have a pretty beastly computer? If I'm not mistaken, you have a decent rig. 4080 if I'm not mistaken. You were checking the Wisconsin average in the summer and my summer temperature in winter temperatures in North and South Africa. Oh. Yes. Yeah, it's not bad. Well, one thing for sure, your PC is a great heater for the upcoming winters. Yeah, mine too. I feel like I have a space heater. I should be wearing shorts right now, bluntly, and the window should be open. All you have is a 5070. Should have gone with a 4080 Ti. Aren't they essentially the same? Hold on. 4080 is slightly faster. I mean, if you have a 5070, you still have one of the best GPUs in the world right now. Oh, the VRAM. That is a good point. The VRAM does matter. CBB, have I noticed that since the update, traffic is worse for no reason? Oh, for sure. It's not no reason, though. So the taxis are your population changing. So right now, check this out. This is what we've been doing for the last while. The whole population's turning over. We were making $1 million an hour. Now we're down to $250,000 an hour. We're in a real rough place financially. But check this out. I mean, just in the time that we've been simulating, we were at 140-ish. And now we've dropped. We're already down about 14,000 population. To be expected. This might get as low 110, and then it will jump back up to 140. And the way that the game does that, I don't know why everyone moves in a taxi. They should move in a moving truck, but I guess a taxi too. This person's going to this home, and my guess is they're moving here. They took the longest route. They're driving all the way across the map, and they're clogging up traffic while they get over here to move in. And that's happening with every single building in this build. People are getting new jobs, they're getting new homes, they're getting sick, they're dying. They're just sitting in traffic, they're walking across the entire map. It's legitimately crazy stuff that's going on. So yeah, it's not for no reason. It's for a reason. But it just takes a long time to fix itself. Hello from Dubai. Welcome on in. You feel like citizens are going in circles? Well, Dingbat, they are going in circles for no reason. They are shopping a lot. That's what I read on Reddit anyway. People are going to like 5 or 6 shopping trips, which I'm glad they're chaining their trips. That is a reasonable, normal thing to do, but walking miles, not so good. Like, where is this person walking from? Let's just see. This person that was over in this industrial park way over here lives way over there. I don't know why they're walking over here. That's crazy. South Korea. Well, hi. Hopefully all's well in South Korea. Getting his steps in for the day, yes. That is some cross-city walking. So when I've said that it feels like pathfinding is bugged in a different way, that to me is the new bugged. Like this person, they're walking to Nicolet Bay. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's not even Nicolet Bay. This person's walking to Iron Mountain. That's way over there. Like, I don't know where they think that they're going. No matter where they're going, it's a bad route to get there. We also talk about how bad these still look. I hope they fix that someday. Okay. Oh, she's moving away. She's just taking the worst route to get there. She's walking in the wrong direction. That's great. The demand's going crazy. Yeah. Julia can leave if she's gonna walk the road. I'm at this point, I'm just kind of morbidly curious because she's walking in the wrong direction. Unless she's gonna loop back around here and turn around. She's walking to Duluth. That's the wrong way. Walk 500 miles only to walk 500 more. But honestly, one last look at the county. She's gonna walk the wrong way. At least I put some trees in the way to distract her. Sorry, I am dead. Yeah. So did I figure out the new ports road and ports of entry? Yeah. Yeah, it's the next Segunda Beach has it figured out. Boom. And we lost Julia. I think she's actually gone. I don't know how to unfollow her. Oh, right here. That's how much I use the life path. Retired, well-educated and wealthy, and moving away. Goodbye, Julia. Is the new DLC worth full price? With inflation, the new DLC is the same price as the old ones. It's a good DLC. I don't know. The thing about the DLC is it's a lot like airports in that you're going to build your port and then kind of move on from it. I like the oil industry, but it's still, you'll make it and then you'll move on. Fishing's not that good. The parks are not great. I like the commercial zoning district. There aren't that many props. The boats are fine, but the scale is way off. The scale of the boat stinks. It's probably the biggest miss. Well, no, that's not right. The biggest miss is the fishing industry, but the props, not only are they in a really stupid spot, they're underneath nature. But like, so here's a yacht. Okay. Look at the sailboat relative to the yacht, relative to a building. Insane. Legitimately insane. It's the biggest sailboat in the world. So yeah. Boats and rocks are a good mix? Yeah. I think so. This is nature. It's because it's got a wooden deck and a wooden door. Yeah, It's the assets are good, but yeah, the scaling is bad. Hopefully I don't crash things. I don't know if I can actually place this, but the fishing boats. That one's not good. This one's good. Let's see what this does. Yay, look at that. That is a better size. It's still large, but it's a better size. Whoops. I'm just spawning boats now. So yeah, you could place these. That's probably what I would do if you want it to look a little more reasonable. The only thing that stinks is they have a bunch of fishing props. Yeah, that's probably my play. You do natural things on boats? Indeed. It's a large yacht, a cruise ship even. Well, that's the funny thing. There's the cruise ship. So, I mean, that's like a super yacht. Like, how many Bezos are there in the city? Probably none. It's too cold here. So yeah. One Gabe. We'll take a Gabe. If I'm gonna have a billionaire, Gaben's the one. He's the one. I'll take that one. How many billionaires we got in the city? I think they were driving them all out. They're terrified because you move to this city, and sometimes you spontaneously combust, and as a result, we're just packing in. We've actually packed in an extra 2,000, 3,000 people into the cemetery because so many people are just spontaneously combusting. So, you know, it's a problem. I consider it efficiency. Because we're efficient, we can fit an extra 3,000 people in the cemetery. We're good. What the? This is a bug. It's a thing. It does happen. Shared graves. Isn't it some places in Europe where you don't buy a grave, you lease it? And I guess I don't know what that means. You lease it for 100 years and then maybe they just like, I don't know, turn it over? Yeah, Myrtle cursed this place as well. What is actually happening? Well, this is a different bug. This has been a bug for a while. People will move in and they'll be old and they'll die immediately. So, like, they move into the city and they're just like, this is a great place to spend the last 3 months of my life. They sit in traffic for 3 months and then they get to their home and they die. You do that in Germany? Yes, that's what I thought. Germany was the place I was thinking of. Smart. Cemeteries are a terrible land use. So if you could lease instead of sell, probably a better way of handling it in a space constrained environment. There are no forever graves. It lasts as long as someone is ready to pay. In the EU, you lease a grave for 50, longer or shorter than they empty the grave. You're removed from your grave in some places after your relatives have died. That seems totally fair. Cemeteries are a terrible land use. Said in a normal tone of voice is the most urban planner thing ever. I mean, it is though. If I could have my way, my wife and I have talked about this. Natural burials illegal. But in Oregon and Washington, I think it's legal to basically be composted. And if I could have my way, I would be composted and then just like they dump my soil somewhere in the woods, not take up land, not use a bunch of energy or create pollution to cremate me, and not be a burden. Once I'm gone, I'm gone. Return me to the soil. Help grow some trees. Indeed. Indeed. Chuck you in the ocean? I mean, I'd be cool with that too, but I'm a long ways away from the ocean. Tree you? That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, in my opinion. Cemeteries here in your city double as practice course for beginners drivers. I mean, cemeteries can be interesting. I mean, when I went to Georgia, to Savannah, I mean, the cemetery there is a national monument and a really interesting piece of history with its own lore, and it was a very, very pretty place, but also generally not a great land use. You can't move them. They take up some of the most valuable land in cities, and they dedicate it to people who don't live anymore. Steve, have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna be joining you. Oh, it's 1. In fact, Steve, I think what I'm gonna do, chat, I'm gonna save this and let it run until my kids go to school. I gotta wake up sooner than I would like to admit, and take them to school. Or not take them to school, get them ready for the bus. So yeah. Golf courses within city limits are worse than graveyards though. They're both not great. I mean, the problem with golf courses is that it's generally the largest green space in a city, reserved for a very few people who can afford it. That's not good either. At least the cemetery, anyone should be able to walk through it. So yeah, I guess in that regard, it's a better land use. Cemetery here in Montgomery, Alabama that holds Hank Williams' grave and a ton of Civil War era graves is gorgeous. I mean, they can be very pretty. They can be. Sure. But the problem is they also can constrain development. The real problem is that it's not that they're not pretty or that they're not park space. It's that they're generally very large and in some of the most desirable places in the city for living people. That's the real problem. People love living next to cemeteries, quiet neighbors. Indeed, that's true. That is true. I grew up not too far from a cemetery. It was a good neighbor. It wasn't great for transportation. Lever, have a good night. Have a good night. Listen, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I think I am. I think I'm gonna follow everyone else's lead, including Steve, and actually hit the hay. I'm gonna save this and let it simulate for hours overnight and see if it cleans up. Actually, I'm not even gonna do that. Population's already turning around. It's gonna take a while to get fixed, but I'm gonna save it. This will be the start of 55. Very good. Listen, we're gonna raid somebody. But first, yeah, if Riri's on, we could raid Riri. Thank you all for sticking with me as I had all sorts of problems again. There's actually more people on now than there was before. So thank you guys. I know that some of you waited through that nonsense of the internet going down. Appreciate you guys. Greetings to Taiwan. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Vainglorious, for modding as always. And remember, check out Vainglorious's Extra Life. Let's see where things ended up. $670 out of 1,000. Thank you. Thank you all for anyone who's donated. That's super generous of you. Thank you all for being here. YouTube, we're going to say goodbye to you. Bye, YouTube. Don't leave Twitch. We're going to raid Riri. Say some kind things. Goodbye. Goodbye. YouTube, goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, guys. Give me a second.